All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and obviously I've been working. That's why I've not been obviously able to remove a video of late. But obviously we're here. We are seeing the new characters coming to 2.1. Oh my god! So obviously let's check it out. I'm not really gonna go through the obviously the what do you call it the text here. I'm just gonna kind of feature because this is drip. Oh my god. This is mad, you know. Okay, obviously the fact that he's an imaginary preservation unit. Now, obviously the question I have, or rather what I think will really matter from all this is the fact that I do feel that he's probably going to have competition, because I think most of the preservation units that we have right now, all of them do play a sort of different role. Oh, okay, I wouldn't say role per se, but they play differently. Because if you think about it, if you do think about it like critically, you have Japad, yeah, just full on shield. He gives every single person in the team a shield, full on shield, no problem. Bob's your uncle, right? And then you have Fushuan, which everybody was like, oh, okay, so how is this gonna play out? And then she came out, and then it was not shields, it was damage mitigation, right? So obviously she takes the damage from every single character, and then obviously heals up a certain amount when she reaches like about like 40-30%, right? Which is a really good mechanic, like a really new thing in terms of preservation. And then you have March 7th, who is, well, she gives a shield, like a proper shield, but then she counters on that shield. So there's a lot of speculation. I'll say there's a lot of speculation. I want to see what he ends up doing, because some of the time with Star Rail, you know what they do? They kind of remove a character, like now say this, that makes you think, am I gonna get her? Am I gonna get him? Am I gonna, spend my primo gems and stuff? Is it really worth it? And then, you think, no, it's not really worth it. And then all of a sudden, the character comes out and they have some really busted mechanic that, completely separates him from every other single preservation unit. And you're left like, oh my god, what is this? But yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts. Imaginary preservation. I mean, we already have good preservation units. If you got Fushuan, you're really good. That's really nice. If you have Japad, even better. I mean, he's like a proper shielder. The only reason I'd see myself summoning for this character, realistically, is just the fact that you'll have a mono imaginary unit, right? And that's all that matters. I don't think I'll be summoning for a character, because like most of my accounts, I have 4 accounts and all of them have just a very good stand of units. So let's go to the next character. Alright, let's go back. I think it was, yes. Now, Gailagher. Oh my god. Right. I am very I am very, 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 I'd say, this is new, this is completely new. I mean, first of all, this is, I think, the first time we've had a gacha character that has stubble, one, but god, look at this specimen of a man, what the bloody shit, sorry, my language. I mean, look at his attire, this dude looks dripped, bored of life and shit. Obviously the fact that he's a pyro healer. Now, obviously my thoughts on the pyro, on being a pyro healer specifically, we have had an increase in the amount of utility that 4-star healers have. Because if you look at Natasha came out and she was a really good character that was obviously new with the game, and is the only character that provided healing apart from Bailu, who was a 5-star. But then now you see we have upgraded from those versions of healers to people like Luocha and Huahua, who I think is actually the best healer in the game, because compared to Luocha is good. Like, there's no doubt about it, Luocha is really good. But if you look at Huahua, she debuffs continuously heals without a field or anything, and the skills and ultimates of the characters heal your characters or when they're playing. And obviously with Locha, it's more of an automatic heal, automatic debuff, and then field, which obviously heals. But then that has like a 2-turn sort of timer before it goes up again. Whereas with Hua, I mean, she just heals once, and then for like about 2 turns, you have like a resist debuffs. You're continuously healing if you ult or skill. It's, I don't know. I think the level of healing mechanics is going up tremendously in the game, and that is something that is really, really good, because not a lot of games can. There's a lot of power creep. Unfortunately, there's a lot of power creep, because like right now, you can't say that Natasha is better than any of the healers that have come out in the game, and that's a bad thing to me. Because you see, it's good when old characters are still viable, but in this case, our old Natasha is not viable at all, because you literally have Lux that is way better in terms of healing. It's just the fact that she's a quantum character. You have Luocha, obviously 5-star, and Hua 5-star. Obviously 5 stars will always have that better sort of healing that does. But to be honest, I'd say for anyone who's watching the video and anyone who's obviously using this advice to go forward in terms of whether they're going to summon for these characters, I would say just wait for it, because what I'm even guessing is that Acheron is going to be the first banner, and then this dude here, what's his name, Adventurine, is going to be the second banner, and he's going to be featured with Gailagher. Or Gailagher might come up in the first banner with Acheron, and then obviously Adventuring is in the second banner. So those are my thoughts. But what I'd say is, if you are someone who is obviously looking to save up for Acheron, because obviously I think every single person loves this character, just the way she looks, because she's basically like a copy of Raiden Shogun and Mei from Honkai Impact. So I think anyone who likes that kind of vibe will like this character. The fact that she's a nihility bothers me a bit, but let's see her skills first, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. Now, obviously, so what I'll say is my final thoughts: summon, don't summon, don't summon. Because if you have Lux, if you have Luocha, and you have Hohua, trust me, you don't need any other healer. Unless now another 5-star healer comes out, then that's pretty much it. But with that said, that's pretty much it for the video. If you liked that video, hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.